Here we go. Here we go again. Yo, what's up? What's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house with the one, the only. You know him as DBL Nicks.
In the house.
A.K.A.
Rainmaker.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. And of course, we got the secret weapon. She's the secret weapon. She's the one and only, the bushy-tail one. We like to call her the Serengeti specialist. She's also known as DBL Moms. Hey! Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, let's get into this. First of all, if you're not following us on YouTube, would you consider following us on YouTube and listening to this young man?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Yeah, because sharing, that's caring, Doubles. That's caring. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Sharing is caring. And, of course, if you're not following us on X.com, a.k.a. Twitter, what are you doing? Come on. Go ahead and drop a follow at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And, of course, we're also on Twitch at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
And we're certainly on TikTok.
Yes.
At DBL Nicks.
At DBL Nicks.
At DBL Nicks.
Yes.
At DBL Nicks. And the screen name is Coach Nick Money on that particular thing there. What's up, Lee? What's going on? How y'all doing? Hope you're feeling better, Lee. Hope you're feeling better, brother. All right, let's get into this. Let's do this. We are going to stream, obviously, live on social media. And then we're going to stream on our Discord, where we call a lot of bangers a lot of times. Let's review some of the bangers that were called in the Discord in the pre-market. We called TGL before it ran 343%.
343%?
Yeah, that's right. 343%. We called INM, which you're looking at the chart right now, before it ran 516%. That's what we did. Yeah, that's what we did. We called Peter.
Yeah.
Yo, Peter. Yo, you got some hummus with that, Peter? PITA, 185%. You didn't say Peter. Doubles, you didn't say Peter.
Oh, Peter.
AUUD. Doubles, AUUD.
Oh, AUD?
Yeah, AUUD,
Oh,
151%. TTNP,
TTNP?
146%.
Yes.
And EVOK, EVOK, 141%. That's what we do, Doubles.
Yes.
That's what we do. Let me get some espresso ice because I'm not awake yet. You know, Doubles, it's been a long morning. Ooh. All right, I'm ready. Let's get into it, Doubles. You ready?
Yes.
You ready, DBL Moms? You ready? We got another runner. We got another one. Another one. Let's go check it out. What happened over here? Let's go check it out. What's the runner? PRFX. Let me add it. PRFX. Let's go. PRFX. And it's moving. It's pumping. It's under $1. Let's see what's going on with it. 209%. Wow, what a run. 212%. 217. Let's see what's going on with this particular ticker. It's only got a 1.6 million float. Volume already 5.5 million volume. Pain Reform announces positive safety profile for PRF 110 in phase 3 bunionectomy study. I don't know what that means, but it sounds important to me. It sounds impotent. Let's check this out on the 1 minute, Doubles.
1 minute?
We're going to 1 minute. Going to 1 minute. Okay, come on, cooperate. Why is this like messing with me? When does my new mouse come in? Thursday, right?
Comes in on Thursday.
Oh, man. It's pumping. It's a long, green, juicy, plastic pickle. 254%.
Bottom.
267. DBL Moms, the bushy tail specialist, informs us that it's up 257? 67%. Folks, the new high is $117 pennies. How did I do? 117 pennies, and it is quite extended on the 1 minute.
1 minute.
And we're going to look at it on the 5 minute, Doubles. We're looking at it on the 5 minute, and you can see it's super extended on the 5 minute. Let's put some particular levels here that would be interesting. So this is an interesting level right here. 124 would be a significant resistance area where there would be a congregation of the shorts in their spandexes. Today they're wearing spandexes, not Speedos.
Yay.
And they are still the Banana Republic. They are the Banana Republics. Yes, they are. Yeesh. All right. So here's another significant area of resistance. So we have two areas of resistance. The main one would be at 124, $1.24, and that would be highly respected. There is news. It's a phase 3. Doubles, I like phase 3s.
Phase 3.
I like them. I like them a lot. I like the fact that there's only 1.6 million volume. No, float. The volume's over 9 million. I like that. I like that a lot. So it's got news. It's got a low float. It's got high volume. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. If it can only get above $1.30. Oh boy, that would be nice. Let's see. Right, 125. Let's make that an even 125. 125. We're going to change it right here. 125. Can you get over 125 and then get over 140? Let's call it 144. Let's make this one a nice even number. 144. 144 doubles. Those two numbers. If it gets over those numbers, it would be just so nice, doubles. It would be just so nice. Let's go to a longer time frame and see when it spiked out last time. All right, so it spiked out at around $1.88 back on June 12th. June 12th, it was $1.88-ish right there. Right? Is that $1.08? No, $1.16. So that would be an area where people would have gotten stuck, but then again, it spiked up again. All right, so it was down here at 28 cents and it spiked up to 43 cents. So that would probably be the last time that somebody could have potentially gotten trapped here. Trapperoo. Let's go to the daily chart. Let's see what the daily chart looks like. So 515 was the last high in the past 365 days. Let's go ahead and put that right there, roughly right there. Okay, so this area would be blue skies, but we're nowhere near that area right now. Let's go back to the 5-minute doubles.
5 minutes?
It's got a top tail. No. Let's go to the 1 minute. Oh, very bearish. Oh, no. We got a shoulder right here. We got a head right there. And we got an irregular shoulder right there. That's quite bearish right there. It would need to recover. It is holding, though, doubles. It's holding at the 76-cent mark. We need to see it break through this right shoulder over here and keep moving and certainly break through 99 cents a dollar. Let's call it $1. It's got to get over $1. Looks like it was respecting the levels that the shorts were planning to short it at $1.25 because it peaked at $1.17 and it pulled down. Now, does it recover? Who knows? You go on a side chart, young whatever you are, young stonk, you go on a side chart because of misbehavior. Flag on the play, doubles. All right, so PRFX side chart. Let's go take a look at some other tickeroos that were moving early in the morning. INM was moving early in the morning. It went parabolic. It went up 516%. And guess who called it? Pre-market.
We did.
In the Discord. Flex, baby. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I will cross you. All right, so right now we got a shoulder and head. Two shoulders and a head. You got a head over here.
No.
You got a shoulder right around there. You got another shoulder right around there.
No.
And if we put it in the 5 minute.
5 minutes.
It looks like that. It looks like a head and shoulders, so it needs to break this downtrend right here. It needs to break this downtrend to become valid again. And INM has a VWAP positioned right over here as we activate the graffiti pencil right at the level of 65-ish cents, more or less. 65-ish cents. We do see that the what is that color called? Crayon?
Cyan.
The cyan colored line over here, which is the 9 EMA, cyan. I like to call it teal, but I'm going to call it teal because I can't remember cyan. teal. I don't know if it's teal or not, but this teal line right here, it's curling. It's curling. It needs to break. This has to break this downtrend, and we need to see this cyan teal line curl up to become valid. We'll come back and check you out, INM. Hold on, I got a little frog. Gribbit. All right, so you went up 516%. You need to break the downtrend to become valid. Valid. Let's take a look at it on a 1 minute, by the way. Doubles. I want to take a look at it on a 1 minute just to see what's going on. It is above VWAP. That's good. But we could see that the RSI is descending towards the oversold area. It is not quite there yet. So once it reaches the oversold area, do I sound like a news reporter?
Sort of.
Kind of, sort of?
Yeah.
Or maybe some of these boring guys that get on YouTube? Yeah.
I'm
serious. I'm serious.
Nearly as deep voice.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
Yeah,
I'm serious. It's starting to go down. It's starting to go down to the oversold area of the RSI. And you can see that the candles are getting smaller, okay? They're getting smaller. So, small candles, no bueno. No bueno?
Yeah.
We go on to the next one. TGL also moved pre-market, but you could see that it eventually formed a head and shoulders pattern right over here, and it came tumbling down. It curled and broke through the downtrend, tried to get above VWAP, and now it's trending back down again. No. Now TGL did run a whopping 343%. And the news that they had was that they were withdrawing an S1 registration statement on August 16th. Nothing recent. That was with the news. They had a very low float of 806,000 shares, and the volume is like 25 million shares. But what have you done for me lately, TGL? What have you done for me lately? Ticker TGL. Now, there was another ticker that ran, but then it fell off a cliff. It was a business merger, TTNP. And you can see that it formed this terrible triple top. We like to call it the TTT, terrible triple top, TTT. And of course, once it did that, it eventually broke the uptrend and went collapsing downward, tried to recover over VWAP. These were the key levels that we saw as levels of resistance and support. And ever since thereafter, it has been selling off. So TTNP, you ran 146% this morning. You ran last night a little bit as well. But what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? Come on now. Come on. Let's go back. Let's go back and check out what's going on with Hello. Up 24%. Currently, it's a 52-cent stock. A lot of hype on social media. Woohoo. Right? A lot of hype. It ran a little bit yesterday. Ran a little bit more this morning. It's been pulling back. Float, 5.8 million. Kind of low. Volume, about 18 million. It could use more volume. Now, we could see that it broke the downtrend. So that's good. This is a 1 minute chart. Let's go to the 5 minute doubles. We're at the 5 minute doubles. We are at the 5 minutes. So you could actually say that right over here, there is the beginnings of a cup and handle bull pattern. Let's get the circle graffiti pencil out. All right, here it is. The graffiti pencil is activated. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a cup and handle just below VWAP. Let's get the other graffiti pencil out to delineate VWAP. VWAP is right here. You know what it needs, Dr. Doubles?
Yes.
It needs an injection
Of vitamin V?
of vitamin V. And if it wanted to get a little bit of date, who am I to say no? Demand and volume, baby. Demand and volume. What were you guys thinking? Post it in the... No, don't. Don't post it. Do not post it in the chat. IVP on the scanner. What? IVP. Oh, it's pumping, it's pushing. It's up 25%. Inspire Veterinary Partners unveils plan for new verticals to drive next phase of growth in veterinary care. That came out at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time in the morning. Float 765,000. and it only has 200,000 volume. So the issue is there's not that much volume doubles. We're going to put a little bit of a line over here, a graffiti line right there. That is your resistance, which is the high of the morning, And I don't know. I mean, it kind of like looks like maybe something could come of it. Maybe something won't come of it, but we'll put it on a side chart. Because you're just not moving fast enough to make me interested in you. Right, doubles? Right? Like that. Like that. It's like that. I want to check out PETA. I want to just check. Because PETA ran this morning 185%. So we want to just show some respect to PETA, even though it's being a little bit disrespectful to us right now. PETA. PETA, pumpkin eater. And it pumped up. You could see it was a pump of 185%, and then a dump. And now it is clearly below VWAP. Let's clear some of these lines. Yay. Let's get some fresh pallets going on over here. Is that the right word? A pallet doubles? A pallet. A fresh pallet. All right, so we basically have a head and shoulders pattern over here. You got a shoulder right around here. Right there. Let's go and go ahead and change it to white. You got a shoulder right here. You got a head right here. Boom, boom. And you got like another shoulder right around here. So it's like an irregular shoulder. So it needs to break this downtrend right here. It's trending downward. Not really particularly schmexy. No. It had a heavier float of 12 million. Volume was only about 13 million. It's currently up 57%. So you know it dived pretty bad. It was up 185%. And I do not see any news on it that is of any significance, if you will. So therefore, PETA, what have you done for me lately? Time to change the page. Turn the page. DBL moms, my little Serengeti specialist, my little dove, do you see anything that is particularly schmexy for the Indelible Pride? They are demanding another runner. They want another one. Another one. Which one? I already talked about that one.
Well, what about
EVOK crashed and burned, but we could talk about it. EVOK crashed and burned. It ran up. It gave you this terrible top tail. We don't like top tails doubles.
We like the bottom.
We're all about the bottom, baby. I love bottoms. Yeah, baby. Bottoms. EVOK up 141%, and then it did a round trip. Yeah. EVOK, shame on you, EVOK. You are a 396,000 share stock. That is a low float. That was respectable, but you only gave me 1.6 million in volume. That's not respectable, and now you're only up 27% after being up 141%. So, EVOK, it is you, not I. What have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately?
Later for you. Ha, ha, ha. Double, say ha. Ha, ha. Let me go back to IVP. I want to see what's going on with this. IVP. Oh, no. Terrible. INM. Let's go to INM. INM. Come on. What are you doing? I got to get that new mouse, bro. I need that new mouse big time. Yo. Amazon. You know what I mean? Quick. I need my mouse. Yo. Amazon. Call me.
Yes.
Sponsorship. Call me. Yo. Sponsor. Yo. Head and shoulders. What are you talking about? We don't like the head and shoulders. But it did break the downtrend. Let's go to the 1 minute. INM ran up 516% this morning. It ran up on news. It had news that INMED Pharmaceuticals demonstrated INM 901 as an oral formulation targeting Alzheimer's disease. 7:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, float 8 million, volume ridiculous, 115 million shares, 115 million shares. We need this 9 EMA to start curling, so maybe we could potentially have a positive type of a pattern forming right now. Let's go to the 1 minute doubles. We're going to the 1 minute. Could we potentially be forming, could we? Come on. Give me that right there. It's not, come on. It looks like it might be forming a descending wedge, but it's not letting me draw because the mouse is still broken. I can't take it anymore. Come on. There we go. It's forming a descending. I get the new mouse on Thursday. If I'm a good boy. If I'm a good boy.
On Thursday.
I want to get it on Thursday.
Yes.
I need a new mouse, please. All right, so anyway, here's the story. You had your head and shoulders over here, okay? It flushed. We got that. Now we're going to get rid of the Head and Shoulders. Let's get rid of the Head and Shoulders because we don't need them anymore. Come on. Get rid of the head. Get rid of the Head and Shoulders now. It's not cooperating. Anyway, this is an old Head and Shoulders. It formed a descending wedge. It's supporting itself on VWAP, and it's going up. So we want to see if it can do an upward tick. It does not have a lot of volume right now. We're going to keep an eye on it. It ran 516% on news. So we will come back and check you out. Let's go to another tickaroo, doubles. We're going to another tickaroo, son. We're going to another one. Ready? Let's go to TGL. See what's going on with TGL. Again, it continues to be below VWAP. It does not look very healthy at all. TGL announced a request of a withdrawal of an S1 registration statement. That was good, but that was over a couple of days ago. Today's the 20th, and it's happened on the 16th. 4 days ago, old news. Float was 806,000. 806,000. Volume 25 million. But what have you been doing for me lately? Lately, you're doing nada. Let's go to PRFX. All right, here we go. PRFX. And that one ran pretty strong until it formed that ugly Head and Shoulders pattern over here, and it has been selling off ever since. Now it looks like it's trying to break this downtrend right over here. Right, doubles? It's trying to break this downtrend right here. Right there. See that? That downtrend right there. It's trying to break it, but we really need to see this 9 EMA. The 9 EMA, let's zoom in. The 9 EMA, the teal or the crayon color. What color is it? Crayon? Rayon? Rayon? Cyan. I gotta call it teal, bro. I'm sorry. But we gotta get this teal colored line over here curling upward. If it doesn't curl upward, and so far it looks like a that's what it looks like to me. I don't know. Does it look like anything else other than that to you? Because that's what it looks like to me. Doubles. What does it look like to you? I don't see nothing that I like right now. You know, I mean, there's a bunch of tickers that ran like crazy early in the morning. I mean, if you want to get up really early like we do, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, there was a bunch of tickers that ran early in the morning. Early? There was TGL ran early in the morning. TTNP ran early in the morning. Peter ran a little bit earlier in the morning later on. AUD ran a little bit earlier in the morning. But right now, they're taking a break because they had a hell of a race. They had a hell of a race, and now they're trying to catch their breath. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stocks ran over 100%. 2 stocks ran over 300%. 1 stock ran over 500%. And 1, 2, 3, 4 stocks ran over 100%. Yeah, baby. That's what happened this morning. So it's been popping off. And yesterday there was a bunch of stocks that ran over 100%. Wasn't there a stock that ran like 622% yesterday? Oh yeah, that was the stock that we called before everybody else. Right. That one. Yeah. That one, yeah.
I got that one.
Oh.
That was ALZN.
That was the bushy tail specialist. Which one was it?
ALZN.
Because we got the secret weapon. She said it's ALZN. With attitude, yo. With attitude. Wow. Give me a growl. Give me a growl, bushy tail Sarigate specialist. Give me a growl. That's it? Really?
That's how I round.
That's how you row? How about a hey?
No more hey.
I got it anyway. Yeah, baby. All right. Okay, so we're still looking. We're still looking. We're still checking. I'm going to go back to INM. I want to go back to it. INM, it is still the leading gainer. Still, to this momento. To this momento, it is still the leading gainer. However, it's only up 371%. Did I just say that? It's only up 371%? Yo, I'm raising the bar on everybody who's streaming right now, yo. I called a 516%er. INM. Don't give me no 10%ers. Hashtag no 10%ers. Come on, you got to do better than that. Come on now. Take your vitamins. Take your vitamin V for volume.
Someone said MLGO.
MLGO. Let's go check it out. MLGO. Who's asking? Yeah, all right. MLGO. Let's go check it out. MLGO. broke a downtrend. I'm sorry, broke an uptrend. It was trending up, broke the uptrend. It's below VWAP right now. It's trying to break VWAP, so we can go ahead and put a line right at the VWAP, right at the VWAP. It's trying to make its way above VWAP, but it doesn't have a lot of volume doubles. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at this candle. It's trying to break through, but it only has 22,000 shares. MLGO only has 22,000 shares.
Yes.
Right, which is not a lot of volume. DBL Mom's not a lot of volume.
No, it's not a lot.
Now, float's low, 2.4 million. It's had volume throughout the morning at almost 14 million shares.
Yay.
There is no news that I could tell of. No, there's no news. There's no news. So it's like, meh, It seems to be consolidating right now. It needs volume doubles. It needs doubles. It needs volume, baby. It needs some volume. You know what I mean? So you got some consolidation going on over here. You know what I mean? Right around here, right there. You got that consolidation. So it needs volume to break out. You could kind of say that maybe this is like a demand zone, if you will. And this area right here would be your supply zone right on here. Maybe you could say something along those lines, right, Doubles?
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. You know what I mean? But not quite impressive. I mean, these candles do not have a lot of volume in them yet. So if it gets volume, it could become schmexy. But right now, okay, all right. Maybe when you grow up, we'll talk. Yeah, like that. Right, Doubles? Like that. Yeesh. Yeesh, baby. Yeesh. All right, how about Holo? Holo. I like Holo. I like Holo. You know why I like Holo? Because we called it like months and months and months ago, just before it went up like 6,000 or 7,000% in a day. Yeah.
3,000 back in February.
No, we called it, it was higher than that, DBL Moms. It was about 6,000. 6,000 or 7,000. I remember it distinctly. Everybody else was looking at GRRR that tanked and burned, but we called this ticker at how. So right now, it's forming that, it has that cup and handle thing going on. It's above VWAP. It's pushing up a little bit. It's a low float of 5.8 million. There's 20 million volume. We also did a video on it yesterday, didn't we, my little bushy tail queen?
Yep.
Yeesh. It's currently up 33%. So we're going to keep a close eye on it because there is a lot of conversation on social media about it. So we're going to keep an eye on it. I mean, it checks off a couple of boxes. There would be resistance right around over here at 57 cents. So let's go ahead and get the graffiti pencil out and delineate this area right over here. There is resistance right over there. It is currently up now 36%. 20 million shares. 20 million shares, 5.8 million volume. No news, but there is chatter on social media. It did form that cup and handle, right? Look, Doubles, cup and handle. And it did, in fact, break out. I mean, it came back down, but it broke out. So now it's forming like another cup and handle, possibly. Right? It would need to like put some more little candles over here to look like a cup and handle, right? To be the next cup and handle. So let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit, right? Because we got a brand new cup and handle. So let's go ahead and put that new cup and handle right over there. So right over here could be potentially another cup and handle. All right, it does have significant resistance at this level right here to around 57 cents, more or less, 57 cents. We would need to see some volume coming in to push it forward. Let's take a look at it on the 5-minute doubles.
5 minutes.
We're looking at it on the 5-minute doubles. We're going to zoom in. We're zooming in, Doubles. And yeah, looks like it could potentially be a cup and handle if it gets some volume. And it broke this downtrend, which was lovely, and it formed the original cup and handle, and now it's forming another one. So it's kind of choppy, but it's moving. It's grooving. It's doing its thing. So we'll keep an eye on it. Right, DBL Moms?
Right.
Keep an eye on it. Is there anything else that we should be looking at, DBL Moms? Did you catch anything for us? Did you ensnarl another stonk for us?
Oh, looking through the
Look,
snarl.
keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. Let's go back to INM. INM. What was the news on INM again? What was the news on it?
Let's see. INM Pharmaceuticals demonstrates INM 901 as an oral formulation targeting
Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's. Oh, Alzheimer's disease. The treatment for the Alzheimer's. And this was like, like 20 cents or something like that when it started off, right? Yeah, right over here. This is where it took off, right over there in the morning, right? And then it did the head and shoulders pattern, bear pattern. It plunged downward. It formed a descending wedge. And it's now finally above the VWAP. right? We like that, but it needs volume. The poor little thing needs volume. Maybe a little bit of water, too, because it's like a plant. It needs to grow. It's just a baby.
Just a baby.
It's just a baby right now.
Yes.
Come on, it needs some TLC. It needs some vitamin V, baby. You need some vitamin
Vitamin
B,
V.
yo. V or B?
Vitamin V, vitamin D.
Vitamin V and D, yeah. VD? Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, boy. We got to keep those separate, you know? You know what I mean? You got to keep those separate. How about ASN? S. That was another ticker that was moving earlier in the morning, but then it failed. Dun, dun, dun. It went up, it broke its neck, and went crashing down. Actually, this is pre-market, right? I'm sorry, after hours yesterday. And then pre-market, it spiked up real quick and then came tumbling down. And ever since then, it's been pretty much trending downward. I mean, it kind of broke a little bit of this downtrend right over here. Right there, it kind of broke this. Come on now. Come on, my mouse. I got to get a new mouse. I got to get my mouse. When is Amazon delivering it? Amazon, deliver my new mouse. I have to have espresso ice. I'm so stressed. And would you kindly get me my green M&Ms and my white rose petals?
Yes.
Because I am a stonk diva, yo. Wow, wow. We were, baby. All right, we're still looking. We're still checking.
Someone asked for AUUD.
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 AUUD. That ran earlier in the morning. Let's get the specifics on it. It's currently up 57%. AUUD was up 151% earlier in the morning. On the following news, it announced the launch of Fader 3.1 with new AI functionality. That was the news. Float 2.4 million, very low. Volume respectable, almost 20 million, almost 20 million. But then it fell off a cliff and it almost broke its neck. And now look at what it's doing, doubles. Look at what it's doing now. Let's go ahead and create that trend line downward. It broke the downtrend, doubles. Looky here.
Yes.
It broke the trend line, and look at what it did, doubles. You know what it did?
Right.
It formed a beautiful descending wedge bull reversal, and it seems to be reversing itself, doubles. Yeesh. And we got resistance at VWAPA, $2.13, but it is pumping, it's pushing. Thank you very much for pointing out AUUD, coming back from the muerto. It's back to life, 64%, almost 20 million volume, float 2.4 million on news of announcing launch of a 3.1 AI functionality, blah, 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 blah. So it's an AI tickaroo, something along those lines, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. We do have news on COSM, and it's moving. I think it's earnings, COSM, on earnings for COSM. 14 million float. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I don't like that float. It's a little bit too large. Volume is only 39,000. They did announce a report of Q1 results today. Strong growth and improved performance with 18% year-over-year revenue increase and 39% rise in gross profits. There's just nobody watching it right now. Nobody's watching it. Let's go back to AUUD. AUUD. Descending wedge. Bull reversal. It needs some volume. It's still in the VWAPA. Looks like it wants to go and tickle the bottom of VWAPA. You naughty little stock, you AUUD. You're naughty. You want to tickle the bottom of VWAPA? How cute. How cute are you? How cute of you. We'll check you out. We'll keep an eye on you. Is it forming a cup and handle over here, doubles? Is that a cup and handle?
Maybe.
Well, hold on. Let's go to the 1 minute.
1 minute.
Folks, we're going to the 1 minute over here. We're going like see right over here? Like a little cup, and then maybe a handle. Let me get my drawing utensil out. I like to call it my graffiti pencil. We need to see a handle right over here, right? And then you would have like a little coffee. They should let me draw on this thing, you know? A little coffee in here, right? A little hot cacao, maybe. A little hot cacao. It's forming a cup and handle. It's trying to do its thing. We're going to keep an eye on it. It's just not ready yet. I don't think it's ready yet. But it's certainly worth watching. I got you on my side, chart. AUD. I got you on my side chart.
Yay.
You got some news, right? You got your AI functionality news. You got volume over 20 million now. Your float's 2.4 million. We got CDU on the scanner. Let's go take a look at CDU. CDU. Doesn't look that impressive. No. What's the story with CDU? CDU Space awarded $2 million contract for U.S. Navy propulsion program. This came out at 8:30 in the morning. Float, 3.3 million. Volume, 370,000. Currently red. Maybe something comes of it. Maybe nothing comes of it. Doubles. INM moving a little bit. INM up 400% right now, right? 400%. It broke the descending wedge. It's up above VWAP, but it's like struggling right now. So we got significant resistance. Let's get the graffiti pencil out and let's delineate some areas of resistance. So right around here would be an area of resistance. Right about how would be another area of resistance. And of course, right there. So those are your areas of resistance. We need to see it keep pumping on up. You can see if we zoom in, you can see that the teal 9 EMA is trying its best to curl up, but there's just not enough volume, doubles, you know? Not enough volume at this juncture. So, you know what, doubles? For the time being, okay, you're up 400%. You're up 405%. But my pips got much more discerning than that. Doubles, the indelible pride out there. They want action, baby.
Yay.
Action. We want some volume. We want some demand, okay?
Yay.
All right, now listen. I get it, INM. I get INM. I get it. Your float is 8.2 million. I get it. I get that you had 129 million shares. 129 million shares. Respectable. Much respect. But you were up 516%, and now you're just going to give me 405%? Yeah. Is that what you give me? That's all you're going to give me? Oh, now you're giving me 407%? I'm not from Orlando. 407 doesn't work. 407 is the wrong area code. Yeah. I need over 516%. And I know you got news. I get it. You got this oral formulation targeting Alzheimer's. I get it. You started out at around 20 some odd cents. I get it. But you got a descending wedge and you need volume. Let's take a look at it and analyze it a little bit more clearly. Let's go to the 5 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the 5 minute chart now. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. And it's still a descending wedge, possibly the formation of a cup, maybe a bit of a handle, but we still don't have enough volume on it. Let's go to a longer time frame and see what has happened recently. 20 days. Wow, it shot up quite a bit. Let's go 180 days. Can we see anything? Oh boy, nothing there. Let's go to the 5. Let's go to 1 year, the daily chart. So the daily chart's very interesting, doubles. You know why it's interesting, doubles? Let me tell you. See right over here?
Yes.
Right there. See that? That's $2.08. Okay? The stonk right now is trading nowhere near that. It's at 75 cents, right? So there's a long way for it to go. But look at this. Looky over here. You got 165 as another potential area. And then over here, you got this area right here at $1.03. So it needs to really get over $1 to start getting schmexy. Yeesh. If it can get over $1, it would be very schmexy. $1's right around here. You know what? Let's go put a little ring-a-bell, dingy bell right there. Let's put that right there. Go ahead. 1.00, 1.00, right there. Okay, so there's the dollar. So this area right here was a significant resistance area where the terrible shorts would have been congregating. They got squeezy. The price action is moving significantly away from this area, so that's a good sign. But we need more volume, doubles. We need volume. This particular candle only has about 500,000 shares as it pulls downward. We want to make sure that it stays above VWAP. But there's probably going to be quite a bit of profit taking, doubles, I would say. You know, I would say that there would be a lot of profit taking. You know, 'cause look over here. Look over here. This was about a month ago. About a month ago, more or less. You know, something like that. Maybe a little over a month ago, and people got kind of stuck over here and trapped, and maybe they're holding and holding and holding, and then they wake up in the morning at 9:30 and they say, Maron, INM, what happened? I got it stuck. I bought it. I got it stuck over here at the 34 cents or 20 cents, and now it's almost a dollar. I'm going to get my cash. And then what happens, Doubles? The price goes down, no? But can it withstand that? And then can it keep bouncing upward after that? That's the question.
Yes.
Not financial advice, folks.
Nope.
We're not stock or financial advisors. We just beautiful.
Yes.
We're beautiful, beautiful. And we do have the secret weapon. We like to call it the Serengeti specialist, the bushy-tailed Serengeti specialist, the one, the only, DBL Moms. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right, let's zoom in.
For RDHL.
RDHL. RDHL?
Yes.
Let's go check it out.
Delta Hotel.
That had news a couple days ago. RDHL. It's let's go to the 1 minute. See if we can see anything over here. It's not moving that much. Did they do a reverse split? They did a reverse split. That's what it is. Aha. It's currently down 7.8%. They did a reverse split. It's now selling for $7.40. The float is 1.2 million. The volume's only 1,500. There's your issue. And the reverse split was a 1 for 25 reverse split announced this morning at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Eastern Standard Time. So that's the story. It's a reverse split with not a lot of volume just yet. So for now, it's a holding pattern for RDHL. RDHL. Red Hill Biopharma. CDU is moving. Let's go take a look at CDU. It pumped a little bit. Not much. This is the Sidus Space Inc. Sidus Space awarded $2 million contract for U.S. Navy propulsion program. Float 3.3 million. Volume under a million. There's your issue. It is in the red, but moving towards the green. It's currently down 1 percentage point. It was down 9 percentage points a few minutes ago when I looked at it before. Not particularly interesting at this juncture. I mean, it's come see, come saw. MLGO. Let's go check it out. It's still in that consolidation area. Not schmicks it at all. Pita, pumpkin eater. It formed that head and shoulders on the 1 minute. Doubles. I want to be like a drill sergeant. It formed the head and shoulders on the 1 minute. You left, right, left. You got a head and shoulders, and that stinks. I can't sing at all, and I don't want to torture the people that are watching us. But what the heck, we're having fun. Let's go and do it anyway. You left. You got a head and shoulders. We don't like head and shoulders. Pita. Pumpkin eater. I like hummus on my pita. Da 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 da. But you need to break the downtrend, otherwise you suck. Time to move on, because Peter don't look that impressive anymore. Not right now. No. PRFX, let's go check it out, see what's going on with it. PRFX was moving earlier in the morning and then it kind of crashed and burned. And right now, it continues to crash and burn. Not bueno. It broke the downtrend, but it still looks like it's bearish. You got the 9 EMA. I like to call it teal. Doubles calls it what? What do you call it, Doubles? I call it this line the 9 EMA teal, but you say it's crayon. Cyan, what he said. And it's curling downward. So we don't like that. It's not that schmixy. No. Let's go to AUUD. AUUD. Hey, you. Hey, you. UD. Hey, you. UD. Hey, UD. It formed a descending wedge on this downtrend over here. This downtrend. Let's zoom into it. And it had formed a cup and handle, but it seems to have hit resistance, and it is having difficulty. We need to get it to break this level over here of $1.91, and then it has to break through VWAP $2.10. It's trying to cook. It's trying to cook, but it's not cooking enough. Let's go back to CDU. CDU seems to be moving. CDU. Not impressive. Not impressive. Back to INM. INM is the leading gainer. That's probably the one that we're going to pay most attention to this morning, but I think it's going to need to regulate itself a little bit. You know, it's probably going to have to pull back a little bit. I'm guessing, if I was just talking to myself, I would like to see it stay above that 55-cent mark. If it does pull back, I would like to see that. This is a cup and handle type of situation, possibly, but it came out of a descending wedge right here. And before that was the head and shoulders. So you had a bearish head and shoulders pattern after that very bullish run on news, right? This is the one with the Alzheimer's news, the Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Volume, ridiculous. 133 million shares on this ticker. It started out at around 20, 22, 23 cents, something like that. Volume is 133 million. Float, 8 million. And it's currently about 75 cents. It's up 395%. It was up 516%. And you could see how it hit that top tail, the terrible top tail. It couldn't break through the $1 mark. And then it started tumbling down. So you had that parabolic run on news. It forms an irregular head and shoulders. It collapses based on the bearish head and shoulders. It forms a descending wedge. Let's go to the 1 minute because it's a little bit more clear on the 1 minute, right? Isn't that right, folks? Isn't that much neater on the 1 minute?
1 minute.
1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. So it forms this descending wedge, right, off of this bearish head and shoulders. After the price action tanks, it starts to recover. It breaks the descending wedge and starts to consolidate. It's consolidating, and it is above VWAP. We like that. But I suspect that there will be profit taking, so there's a damn good chance that this sucker dips a game, is my guess. Not financial advice, not stock advice. I'm not a financial or stock advisor. I'm just absolutely schmexy, and I'm going to flex some more. We also call a lot of bangers a lot of times, baby. The early bird gets the cash. Forget about the worm. Ugh. Who wants to have worms?
I don't like worms.
No worms. We get cash, yo. Cash. Cold cash. Hard cash. Big bucks, I tell you. Big bucks, baby. We called TGL, 343% this morning. We called INM, 516%, flex. We called PETA, Pumpkin Eater, PITA, 185%. We called AU, UD, 151%, TTNP, 146%, EVOK, I like that, EVOK, 141%, folks. Yeah. So right now, it seems to be forming a potential double top right here. We don't like double tops, doubles.
We like double bottoms.
We like them double bottoms, baby. And this is not a good sign right here. See, right over here, you got the double top, so you could potentially have a flusheroo, and it looks like it's doing a flusheroo, and it looks like it might be going below the VWAP. No surprise there. We're getting close to the 930 bell. 930 bell. It gave us a little bit of a pop off of this descending wedge. Let me get rid of some lines over here. Let's get rid of this this one right here. Hold on, what's going on? Right there. That one. Let's get rid of that one. And that one. And this one. And this one. Let's get rid of the descending wedge because it kind of already did its descending wedge type of thing there. Yep. Let's go there. Let's go over there. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like we got a double top, which would be bearish. Can it hold above VWAP? VWAP is about 67 cents. Folks, we will see what happens. We will see. We're going to be streaming on our Discord, folks. We're going to get a lot more deeper and intense. To give you a bit of a flavor of what it's like in the Discord, it goes like a little bit like this. Let's go and get a ticker to check. You know what? I'm going to check out INM and tell it to you the way we would tell it to you in the Discord. All right, folks. So what we basically had is we had a situation where we had a parabolic move on INM based on news that was issued at around 7:30 this morning Eastern Standard Time. The news was that they had positive results for a Alzheimer's disease oral treatment. The float relatively low at 8 million. Volume is unbelievably 134 million shares. And then what ended up happening as the price action started to move upward, it ultimately hit just shy of $1. And when it hit just shy of $1, we started to see buyer fatigue and a top tail forming at the very tippy top, at which point it formed the beginning of a head and shoulders pattern. Irregular. You could say that this area right here would have been one shoulder, another irregular shoulder would be here, and again the head would be here. Now, of course, head and shoulders are not always perfect. They can be irregular. Obviously, the more perfect that the head and shoulders pattern is, the more likely that it's valid. But in this particular instance, it was super valid. And what it ultimately did was it caused a sell-off. But that sell-off ultimately created a descending wedge, which is a bull reversal pattern, and it only gets validated if volume comes in. And it did come in somewhat. The price action did stay above VWAP, which was good. However, it subsequently formed a double top pattern, which is a bearish pattern, and you could see that there was a drop in price action. Now, the good news is that it looks like the price action has stayed above VWAP. The bad news is we're getting close to 930, and there has been a significant drop in the price, and now the price has spiked up dramatically. So there's probably going to be a lot of profit taking with people that may have gotten caught up within the past 20 days in this price action. Not financial advice, not stock advice, but yo, I just flexed again.
Yes.
Would you share the stream, please?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so there is a link in the description and in the pinned comment for the Discord trial. We do a live streaming almost every single day going into the open of, the 9:30 open Eastern Standard Time, right? And it's a $1 trial, guys. And we're going to be going away from that. We're not going to have those cheap trials anymore.
No, it won't.
No. So I would say to you, if you're thinking about it, y'all should do it now. You know what I mean? 5 days, 20 cents a day. And then it's only $49.99. And if you want the course material, there's no trial on the course material, but you get 400 and over 400 episodes of knowledge.
Yeah.
You get all the picks, all the parabolic runners, okay?
Yes.
And that's $79.99. So the link's in the description and in the pinned comment. And, of course, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, we put out some monstrous videos the day before, usually, that stuff goes parabolic. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. We're that good. We're that good. Not bragging when you're telling the truth. It's not bragging. It's just pointing out a fact. Okay. So if you'd like, you might want to consider subscribing to the YouTube channel and doing what this young man says, por favor.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Because sharing is caring, folks. And of course, you can join us on x.com. Twitter at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. We have a lot of awesome content there. A lot of charting and stuff like that we do on x.com, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the good stuff's in the Discord, but not bad in the Twitter. I got to tell you, the
Not
X stuff,
bad.
no, pretty damn good. I'm just saying. So you might want to follow us there as well. And of course, we are also on Twitch at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And of course, we have content in TikTok at DBL Nicks.
At DBL Nicks.
At DBL NICKS. At DBL Nicks. At DBL NICKS. And of course, the screen name is Coach Nick Money on TikTok as well. All right, so that is the show. Folks, make a lot of money because I am Coach Nick Money.
Be greenable.
Be greenable. And I have my compatriot here, DBL Nicks,
The Rainmaker.
who's got his degree in Bangernomics.
From Big Bang College.
And I got the same degree. I got the Bangernomics degree at Bang U University.
Yay.
BUU. 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 And of course, the secret weapon. The one, the only, the stonk queen that is constantly ensnarling all of the parabolic runners. She's got that bushy tail shaking in the long grass as she gets ready to pounce on the next parabolic runner. The one, the only, DBL Moms. Yeah, there you go, baby. There you go. All right, folks. Have